I asked him, I'm like, hey, should I run like Calm Mind, Recover, like Alluring Voice, like Psyshock or Psychic, or should I run like Calm Mind, Acid Armor, Stored Power? And he's like, do the Stored Power one. It's very epic. And I'm like, okay, man, if that's what you want. So don't blame it on me. That's on him. I blame Vinay.
I think stored power is cringe.
Yeah, I mean, you know, I just think that you're not good at the game.
I just think it's cringe and unbased.
I think if you were good at the game, you would think that it's really cool and epic. Thoughts? VOD review, so true. Let me,
Fellas, it's stored power and cringe in singles cringe. I
fellas,
think it's cringe.
fellas,
Fellas.
fellas. Ugh. Babe, wake up. Babe, wake up! Look at Scyther in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet.
I'm not loading.
Okay, yeah, you gotta stream for me so that I can stream to
okay.
the audience. You know, this is how it always goes. This is so lit. Okay,
This one is Cam Brandon, right?
was that really the first one that happened this week?
I think so.
That's crazy.
Looks like it.
Cam Brent. Oh my God! I didn't get to see game one, but the whole time, I was like, I was just walking around the apartment, and then like Cam's like, hey, what do you think about the name Power World event? And I'm like,
The name was really funny.
the name's really funny. Given, do you know the backstory of the Power World event, or do
I'm
you?
pretty sure I was in VC when I
Yeah,
was
yeah,
being told.
yeah. So
It was really funny.
literally, Cam tells you, he's like, yeah, my goal this entire week is just to tilt Brennan, and if I tilt Brennan, that's a win for me. And I'm like, you know, you're so brave for that one. Oh my God, I have to. Oh, where's my phone? I hate this. I have to.
Oh my god, live login.
I have to log in so that I can
What?
fix.
Dude, you were streaming your login.
Who cares?
Okay.
Who cares? I mean, what's the
I
worst
just think
thing that
it's a little
happens?
silly.
It's not like it's not a two-factor authentication code. Like it's not the same every time. It's just like it's different every time. So even if they watch the stream, what are they gonna do? Like the worst thing they could do is they can email me. I don't give a
That is
fuck.
true, but also this is not a VOD review.
This is a VOD review.
This is a strange looking VOD review.
This is a VOD review. Well, I mean, oh right, you have to stream. Sorry, I got distracted because
I'm streaming.
yeah. But hold on, there's a link that's broken, and I need to fix it. And that's the entire reason why I logged onto this account, so that I can fix this one link, and then we can watch Cam Brendan, where Cam just and then Cam's like, he's just like, yeah, I'm not gonna bring Clefairy because I know Brendan and he'll just beat it. So I have to do something stupider. And I'm like, I think, you know what? All right.
Yeah, but it worked out. Anyway, so Clefairy went hard this matchup.
Anyways,
Could have gone hard.
Anyways, this isn't working. I did all this for nothing. All right, whatever.
It'll fix itself at some point. I don't know.
Oh, I gotta do the pop out again. Okay, there we go. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. I think that Cam probably should have brought Clefairy just in case.
Whoa, what
But-
makes you say that?
But you know, things work out.
Yeah, things do work out. Yeah, I don't think we have much else to say.
I told him, at first he wasn't even gonna show me the team, but then he just randomly decided to show me the team. I did save him a little bit, because I think, as we might have suspected, he did not know about the grassy terrain EQ interaction, so I did save him a little bit of grief there. That's pretty much the only thing I really contributed, though, besides changing the name from Power World Event to Dell Power World Event, which I think is more fitting.
Either way, funny last name.
Yeah, it is a great successor to the late great Power World Dustclops that's sitting in tier 2 right now.
Lost the wave. Power World. That guy died.
That guy is so dead. Okay. Yeah, we get.
Anyway, my first impression was that Talonflame's clicking Tailwind and Breloom's going to click Bullet Seed 6 times and win. And unfortunately, I was just wrong.
Unfortunately, you were so wrong.
Yeah, I was very wrong.
I did not
play.
Yeah, I don't know. Breloom's like so good, especially in draft, but like.
Yeah. It just does so much damage.
It is so strong. Don't really love.
Oh yeah, it's flame bodied. It's flame bodied Talonflame.
I don't really know why.
This guy was really scared of Ishifu.
I don't know, Flame Body Talonflame's not even like that good against like single strike anyways. It like dies.
Yeah, it's really bad into single strike even.
Oh yeah, okay, that I got really confused because of I was like, why did he Terra Fairy again?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then this Wiggly shit. Oh my god, it's still slower. Oh my god. Oh my god, it's still. Oh my god, it's still slower. Holy shit. Yeah, the Mach Punch I think is very solid. Holy shit, it took so much from Icy Wind. Oh my god.
Breloom is a frail guy.
I'm kind of surprised that that it lived, honestly. I'm gonna be real. I'm very surprised that Jugulus lived that Mach.
Yeah, I think this was.
Wait, what happened to the Mach? Wait, what?
Yeah, he didn't click Mach. We were talking about this in VC. He should have just clicked Mach, and then Genpal had the Ice Spinner, the Suicune, and it was like at worst a 1v1.
Yeah, cause like.
And it's like I'm pretty sure without the Dark Pulse, it would have lived the Breloom, or the Breloom would have lived Icy Wind, and it could have very likely been a 2v1.
Yeah, that's fair.
Instead, Breloom dies.
Yeah, I think you have to Mach there, not because like of yeah. I think you have to Mach there even if you're trying to read a protect. Just because like the risk reward is like so skewed in your favor if you do Mach.
Yeah.
I will say that like I think that Cam had a decent shot. I think we were talking about there like we were talking about that like in VC. He was running Sasher Shifu, and I think he had like a chance if he could.
Yeah, no, he could have still won the 1v1, but it's just that it had to be a 1v1 in the first place, and he literally just had to Mach. Or
no, I think he could have won a 1v2. Is the thing.
But, yeah, like, it could have won the 1v2, but the odds would.
But the odds would have been way more in Brendan's favor if he went for that Mach, for sure. Yeah. Okay.
Click Mach.
Yeah. Cool Mach Punch button. Yeah.
Yeah, this is when I thought, oh, he's just gonna click Bullet Seed and everything died.
Little.
And then he clicked Spore 3 times.
Little does Brendan know that is AV. Yeah, that is AV Wigglytuff. He has put
now Breloom just gets debuffed to hell and becomes worthless.
Wigglytuff to sleep, which is crazy. I'm gonna be real. I think that you probably could have just ignored that Wigglytuff. I know Cam's gonna make a big deal about how epic and like cool Wigglytuff is, especially against Drake.
It is sad because at this point I think the Wigglytuff just wins because of him ignoring it.
I mean, I think he could.
Damage is done this weekend.
Yeah, I mean, I think that like the the spore like into it like was just like kind of like a half baked commit. Like if you understand what I'm trying to say, like I think you should have just ignored it completely.
I would say just bullet seed it. And with Chien-Pao, that thing is probably dead as hell.
Yeah, that's also
and
true.
Dragon Ball can go crazy.
That is also true. Yeah, I mean, as stupid as it is, like the Dragapult counter,
Yeah, Dragon Ball is currently helpless.
The Dragapult counter Wigglytuff probably like, if you like see it and you know you have Dragapult in the back, then you should have like prioritized.
You have to at least respect it.
Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, I don't know. I think probably if I was Brendan, I would just ignore it, unless like I was super aware of like.
Well, it's like the thing is, his team is strangely very weak. I think
it's not that strange.
I think, well, it is fairly weak. I think you do kind of have to fight it.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, that's very fair. That's very fair.
And I get the idea of special pull, but you Chien-Pao, think less, click Dragon Dot, kill everything else.
Yeah, I really do think that like. I think Brendan has drafted a team that requires, like,
negative brain cells, and he's putting in too many brain cells.
We'll bust out the paint for this.
Alright.
So this is like brain.
I had to wait for the stream to catch up to your magical paint drawing.
Yeah, this is a brain P for power, and so like Brendan's team is like here. This is how much he needs to think with his team. Like, in terms of team building and everything, this is probably around how much he has to think. Just FYI, this is also around where my team should be, but Brendan is like here. He's trying to like think like galaxy brain. Look at this gap. This gap's really big. It's like like hold on. I was just inspired. Now we can like there's like a hot dog of space in between how much he should be thinking and how much he actually is thinking. Sean, your team, I don't know. Your team's very, very weird.
Man,
I do not feel comfortable.
I cannot do this stream.
I do not feel comfortable telling you how high your team would be. Because I feel like no matter what I say, I think you're going to get mad. So I will just choose not to speak. But yeah, I mean, he has a very straightforward team. He drafted a very strong, very straightforward team. And I think they're, like, I don't know. There are definitely teams that, like, are very good and, like, require a lot of thought. But I think, like, generally, when you draft such a strong team, like you should lean on your brainless like options more. Right? Like
you check them with the brainless option before you check them with the not brain or the option that needs brains.
But also like it's also good to have your brainless option in the back. Like too like I don't know. It's just like I feel like Brendan is so averse to running his strong duo. I think he's really scared that people will counter team.
Well, even just strong mons in general, like even Braylon with speed control can straight up mow through teams.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Oh yeah, this one was kind of sad.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. It was kind of tough. Yeah. No, what I'm saying is I think he's scared to run the duo as is because he's just scared that people will just like run counterplay to the strong duo, but like I don't know. I think you could definitely like fit your counterplay on
VGC,
other
you can
too.
like you can at least counterplay the counterplay like fairly decently.
Yeah.
Because like you can easily bait in like whatever their counterplay is early, and you can just bring it in late, and suddenly they just lose their counterplay.
So true.
Anyway, so I'm worried about this Doug Trio existing. I'm worried this thing does nothing.
Yeah, I mean,
and I forgot.
Doug Trio is a Pokemon. Yeah, he does.
It is a Pokemon.
He does have the rep as the creative builder, for
Yeah.
sure. Um, okay. I don't even hate the brings that much, honestly, on Ben's side. I just think that
Yeah.
some of the sets were not, did not live up to the
I
full
mean, hey,
potential.
Houndstone is not hair.
I am very sad about that. Actually, for the what, fourth week in a row am begging him to run Howlstone.
So
Please,
true.
please run
Please run
Howlstone.
Houndstone.
It's so good.
It's so good.
It's so
It's actually insanely good, especially when you don't even need to pass the T-Type, you can get past the Arcanine. Imagine Choice Band +1 Arcanine clicking Rock Slide. Imagine the damage.
imagine. Okay, let's just hit play.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Oh yeah, this is like what we were talking about with God of War Garchomp. EQ Dazzling Gleam everything.
yeah I am.
That should have been a Terra Arcanine.
I also think it should have just been a reflect.
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely don't. I don't know that
Now it's a little late.
the turn one I think really like dictated like so much, like because I think now Ben is like actually just so far behind because his last is Ambipom. He has like no offensive presence. I think he's just like done.
Yeah.
He just like is done
Now you just
after turn one.
lose.
Yeah, you just lost off after the turn one, unfortunately. Um, I would say
Yeah, that came in
there.
too late.
Yeah.
Crit kind of sucks, but I don't think it mattered.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Good Diffie. Good Diffie play. Yeah.
Yeah, Ambipop with the right set can go off, but it is also pretty scary when you can just die to rough skin.
I don't know. I would have liked to see Ambipom. Obviously I want to say that like at least having like fake out Ambipom is like good, right? Like I don't
Yeah.
want to.
That's a good step.
I think like using it more as a lead to like scout out like your lead so that you can like let's say you had like T-Tar or like if you had like honestly if you had like Grim I think like turn one if you had fake out on your Grim and you could do like fake out into Garchomp and then you could like you could do whatever the fuck you wanted to do with your Arcanine. I have no idea what the Arcanine was trying to do, but you could have done something with the Arcanine, right? Like if you fake out it, or I don't even know the rate.
Oh yeah, I remember
Tense.
this was the Ambipom with only Fling and Brick Break.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
no.
Okay, yeah, let's keep going.
Yeah.
um
This is a very nice showcase of just God of War Garchomp clicking buttons and being brain dead.
I think you need to go into the right team for it.
Yeah. This happened to be like a pretty good team to run into.
That is okay, that's a really good lead, but like I think if you had like D-Dance or something on your T-Tar, you could have done the fake out and then you could have just
Choice Band T-Tar.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, Fling Big Nugget is funny, fuck.
That's a very unfortunate outreach
Yeah.
direction, but I mean that's kind of the cost of running Outrage.
Yeah, that's the game you play from running Outrage.
Yeah. Running Outrage on. Yeah, and this hard switch is very tough. Like
Yeah, he just had nothing because he didn't have Arcanine in the back.
yeah. I would say that probably the best lesson learned is like run your two guys together more.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably what I would say is like yeah, Terra Dragon is very scary. To be fair,
Terra Dragon is very
to be
scary.
fair, Garchomp probably like I don't know if they run if he would run like Dragon Claw or Rock Slide. I think that's that's up in the air, but yeah, I mean against Gardevoir, absolutely running Terra Dragon Outrage is a play of all time. That was really funny.
That's funny.
That was really funny. Man, these outrage, yeah, the outrage is they gotta.
Yeah, and I think this clicks Strength Sap at some point, it just heals all the way back up, and everyone becomes sad.
Yeah. think it already happened actually, or it happens this turn. No,
Yeah.
it definitely doesn't happen this turn.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I think it already happened.
Jump comes back and they just clean up duty.
Yeah.
Wee.
Unfortunate. I do not know why
Actually, yeah,
MB
Emipom was slower than God.
Yeah, I just don't think it was like a very well. Yeah, I remember that too. Actually, I don't know. I really don't know. The Ambipom, I really think that the set was a little bit like too cooked, a little bit overcooked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't remember what happened. God of War to make it come in and instantly die again. I need to check. When the hell did this thing die?
Gardevoir?
No, Articuno.
Oh, it's a helping hand Moonblast.
It just died.
Yeah, it just died.
Poor guy.
It was not Scarf. Yeah, it was not Scarf. It was just a badly EV'd Ambient
Yeah.
Palm.
Pretty sure it was Life Orb.
Yeah, no. Garchomp died. Or sorry, Gardevoir died to Life Orb chip. Yeah. Gardevoir was Life Orb. You're right.
Yeah. Empom could have gone off. T-Tar was like a little awkward considering the Terra. That's kind of it.
T-Tar, I think with Terra Dragon honestly could have been pretty good, but I think you really had to play smart with your Arcanine and eliminate the Gardevoir. But it was super doable. I think like a Terra Dragon, like T-Tar actually does sound pretty good against the rest of the team. It's just like getting around the Gardevoir and like making sure that you're really targeting, like you're really trying to bait in your counters and then like eliminating them with your counters. So I think like having T-Tar and Arcanine could have helped a lot, because I really felt like the offensive presence like from Ben just like dropped off a cliff once his like one sweeper.
Yeah. Once like T-Tar Arcanine just died, he just had no damage. And Articuno was just too slow and also fell over and died.
I just want to say that I do not know what fucking calc I do not know what fucking calc Ben was running for Big Nugget.
We will never know what this Ambipom was going for.
Yeah.
But it was extremely funny.
It was really funny. I'll give it that. Okay. Oh yeah, this is
Rain. Where's the Articuno?
This one was pretty sad. Yeah.
Please use Articuno. Please be cringe.
Yeah, I think Articuno could have really gone off this.
Yeah.
This one, especially
you just like bring. Yeah, go on.
I was going to say that like, Ice move is so good against like so much of his team.
Yeah,
having like Articuno around.
Especially.
Yeah, Freeze Dry would have gone so hard into like almost all of Sean's team, or like literally like nothing resists to. I know it was a last second panic team, but still, I'm gonna give it like
offset, and then he just didn't pick up, I think, and suddenly there's no Articuno.
Yeah, I mean, I understand it was a last second panic team, but I'm still gonna give it like the fair review that it does, you know, because it's not like I'm trying to like criticize it, but I'm just like pointing out like things that I think like if in the future, if he wants to, I guess like be able to like analyze like a team better and be like, I think Articuno just would have been good here, because you just see so many water types. You see like, I don't think like any real resists. I don't know.
Everything kind of dies to Freeze Strike except like Calydon, but it's probably getting 3 KO'd.
Yeah. So, yeah. Anyways, like.
Yeah, there's also like with Articuno, you can just bring like Ninetales, Alomomola, Articuno. Articuno just stays out, and Alomomola and Ninetales just keep switching. Just to refresh Snow. And you just have a really annoying Articuno out.
I would say that the one thing was like when I saw Emboar, I was like, oh no.
Yeah, that guy was good for one at best and then died.
I don't know if he was ever good for one.
I think he got one, which is honestly shocking.
That's crazy. Oh my god. Yo, that's my code. Okay, let's just watch.
Yeah.
I do kind of.
I think this is just a rain bulldoze.
I know who wins, obviously.
Yeah.
Oh. I forgot
Yeah,
about
that's
that.
just Scooter.
That's gross.
Messi's
Yeah.
also sad.
Yeah, I will say that I think I think that it is simply just a little bit of a tragedy. Um,
Yeah.
it's just simply a little. Oh my god, hard press
That's
is
so
such
sick.
a bad move. It's so bad. Hard press sucks. Hard
We found
press.
out that I'm pretty sure +1 flash cannon just kills whatever hard press wanted to kill.
Sean.
Except like Flutter.
Sean's always talking about how we don't give him any fucking like constructive feedback. Here's your constructive feedback. Hard press sucks. I think it is a dog shit
Oh,
move.
here's the real constructive feedback. Just run flash cannon. Hey, Calderon's physical skill moves are bad because it's light as balls for no reason.
That does it not have Iron Head? Does it not have a
It has
head?
Iron Head, but it's 80 base power, and you might as well just use flash cannon because you're boosting up anyway.
Okay, I don't think that would have died without the crit, but like.
Yeah, crit probably mattered, but it's funny nonetheless. Physical stuff for Flutter.
Run the calcs, run the calcs, run the calcs.
You'll be fine.
He doesn't want to run the calcs.
At worst, he can run. It's just like at worst, heavy slime kind of kills most of the time. But it's also like +1, you probably just do fine anyway. And also Landers exists, so you can still just win.
No,
Yeah,
heavy slime is not, because Archaludon is like fucking balls light.
No, and specifically Flutter Mane, it is better into literally everything else. It is worse, which is really funny. Therefore, just run flash cannon. Just take your +1 and flash cannon. It'll get you close enough results.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. I will say that Scooter Archaludon lead is just fucked up.
There's no
Anyway,
fucking. There's no fucking way. There's no fucking way that this M board did anything. Oh my god.
Does something immediately. That's why he's the GOAT. He just had to get completely ignored for a turn.
And then he got static. And he got fucking static.
And now you just lose
and
because
now...
Gold Duck mode.
I think that crit mattered. I'm pretty sure that crit mattered.
He's Gold Ducking.
I am pretty sure without that crit, it could have done something.
Yeah.
Man. I honestly want to say, really, that crit did not matter.
I'm not surprised that wouldn't have mattered because it's rain boosted Terra with +2.
Okay,
Yeah.
I will say that
I assume modest, so that is strong fucking muddy.
I don't know. It obviously like ended fast. It like the games ended really fast. I don't even think it was like that much of a blowout. It like, okay, bye Milton. Aren't you at work? Are you still at work? I thought you were getting out of work in like 2 hours.
There will be a day where this Archaludon runs Stealth Rock, and that'll be really funny.
Oh my god, no! Don't give him any ideas. That's like
I'm giving the idea. I just think it's really funny.
That's so stupid. No. I will say that I feel like that the set wasn't even like that. Well, I'm only saying that because I'm pretty sure the Serena would go first, and I'm pretty sure it probably bullet seeds like the Golduck. So if the crit did matter, then I think it gets a bullet seed off into Golduck, and Golduck.
Oh, it
probably
depends
dies.
how much speed was on the Pelly. If it was 0 speed Pelly, then yeah, maybe. Because then it also had to be like max speed Serena, which I kind of doubt.
I honestly feel like that is like just 252 offense Serena.
I just assume it's max bulk. Well, max attack, max bulk.
I do not think it is max bulk.
Well, that's tough.
Yeah, it's fine. I mean, yeah, if the what's it called? Yeah, if the Muddy Water missed anyways also, then it would have gone hard.
I still think Pelly wins from here. I won't lie.
If it's Pele,
Pelly
yeah,
Rain is stupid.
yeah. If I think Pele probably does win, but I think like I don't know.
And whatever he had in the back.
I think that like the Alomomola, like uh the Alomomola going down at the beginning, like kind of like showing wide guard and then going down, I think like was really like the thing that lost Perawat the game. Otherwise, I think if like Alomomola stuck around for like the turns where Rain really was up and like you were forcing Sean to play real 50-50s with like wide guard or like single target, then I think you're in like a very good I think you're in
Kind
a
of
very
not
good
sure because I think as soon as Pelly goes in and Alomomola is still alive, the other slot is just dead. And Alomomola is doing nothing.
true.
It's like it literally has to be Ninetales at least canceling weather out. And that's
Yeah.
like your only real chance.
That's very fair. I mean, yeah, I mean, I'm sure Perawat doesn't feel too bad considering that.
Yeah.
Yeah, like it was a
It was a
last second team. So yeah. Yeah, we'll end
Yeah.
that match
That's a tough
discussion
one.
there. Yeah, it is what it is. Oh, yeah, I don't think I would. I would. I'm not really into offensive spupas.
Let's go.
Definitely not. Definitely not a Toxel fan.
God, what? Oh yeah, this was fucking Trick Room. I remember now.
I do not even remember.
I bought Trick Room, which I kind of vibe with. I'm not gonna lie.
I simply
But
do
Hydra
not.
Apple is scary, and you had to have a way around that.
Yeah. I simply don't think I watched this match, so.
Yeah. I will say this is, despite how much we hype up Persian, this is like the one matchup where it's a lot more iffy because it's two fire types that can just cook it. And then
Yeah,
Fluffy actually matters.
and also, there's like a lot of. I think you can apply a good amount of fake out pressure, but also like, you're going up against like other great fake out pressure too. So I think you have to play a lot more smart against this team than I think you otherwise might have. Bye, Sponge.
Good night, Sponge. Alright, we can play this out.
Yep.
I do forget how this goes. I just remember seeing Tricking from Glade.
I think does Hitmontop have a faster fucking fake out?
No. Infinitely slower.
Infinitely slower. Yeah, just okay. Yeah, there's a greedy fake out on the Persian.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is kind of the problem.
In hindsight, pretty bad Trick Room. In hindsight, not a good look. I'll be real.
You need someone to get rid of the Hydrapple. But you just had to deal with it. That's sad.
Yeah, that was very sad. I think you really needed to double target that Hydrapple.
I don't think he needed to swap out Hydrapple too.
I don't think he did either, but like I also like I don't know. Tommy should have double attacked that Hydrapple because knowing that like I mean I guess he did it for the HP, which is fine. But like
I think it's Skill Link.
Yeah, it's Skill Link. I think like the like what the fuck.
He goes for that Hydrapple a bit too late. Now it's over.
Yeah. I don't know. It's like he wanted to. I think he wanted to kill Hitmontop, but Hitmontop was definitely not the threat there. It's just like.
You have to get rid of Hydrapple ASAP.
Yeah.
Especially when it was stalled in your
The trigger was such a self-sabotage, though. Jesus.
Yeah. He kind of just has to identify which mons are stalled in your Trick Room.
Yeah.
Which you can do by hovering speed stats. Ooh, that's 44 speed. This isn't under 44. Ooh. Yeah, Trick Room wasn't even that bad. You just had to get rid of Hydrapple first, and then it went off.
True. You did lose the Persian for free though.
Yeah.
Which isn't ideal.
I guess I was reading it Tailwind at some point, but if it wasn't lead Tailwind, I think I wouldn't have let it rip.
Agreed.
And then just target Hydrapple.
Agreed. Yeah. I think, I definitely think that, like, Tommy had a decent shot to win even in Trick Room. but I don't love it with like if you just see Trick Room hit, like if you see like Hydrapple Hitmon top there and your entire team is like faster, I would not set up Trick Room that turn. I don't.
Yeah,
I
I
think the
called
trick,
it.
like, I don't think the Trick Room was a bad play call, and I also don't think that in hindsight it was that bad in the moment. But I don't think it was good in the moment. I think that like, if you like, I think he could have just like attacked, like he could have just attacked instead of setting up Trick Room, and
Yeah.
he would have like. I think Park really misplayed his fake out, um, and
Yeah, he
I
literally
think I
let
think
Trick Room go for free.
yeah, I think Tommy really could have taken advantage, like just by like attacking, especially because his speed was he like in that moment at least he had the speed advantage.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I
And
mean,
I think he had like presumably Sash intact because the fake out was wrong. Like
yeah,
you just get a free swing in Hydrapple.
exactly, yep.
Yeah.
Oof.
I forget what happens in game 2, I won't
It's
lie.
just like probably like fake outs to cannon.
Yeah.
It's just
Rage powder. Tough. Big dirty.
I was kind of expecting a drop, honestly. Yeah. Oh, that's clear or cloak.
Yeah, it's Amulet. It's Clay Amulet 2 cannon.
Is that a thing? Why are you
Yeah.
why are you speaking about it like it's a thing I should know about?
Because it didn't get speed drop. And it showed
Uh
boss game.
I don't like that play at all. Hold on. Wait, can you go back?
Hold on. This one.
Yeah, I I don't know. I think you just have to commit to a switch there. I think if you're like if
I
you
think you just send the rage powder again.
no, I mean I understand why he
Oh
did
wait,
it.
never mind.
Yeah, I
I'm
understand.
wrong.
Tommy said he
No,
didn't
it
know
doesn't.
rage powder doesn't work on grassy.
It doesn't work on grass.
Yeah.
Yeah. And now he just loses 2 cannon. Oopsie.
Yeah, I I definitely would have in hindsight like if you like I think you needed to do a swap into wake there.
Yeah.
And I think the rage powder you could like disincentivize like a Draco or whatever like going into fucking wake and you could have saved it that way.
Yeah. I think
But yeah,
this time this should be like Wake and Rage Powder, I think still.
yeah, I think wake rage powder is like a good call or like
Yeah.
even I'm
Even though
assuming
I
that
think this is in cudgel range.
I'm
So it's
assuming
like it's a
yeah.
little risky, but eh.
I still think getting your wake in for free is like so worth.
Yeah. Oh, quote unquote free.
Yeah. Well, getting a free switch into wake, it's still a free switch even if your mon dies.
Yeah.
Definitely, I don't know. I don't like the bug buzz into the fairy.
Yeah, that kind of did nothing.
The fairy Hydrapple.
Now you get just 2 mons raw.
Persian Alola wake. I expect
Yeah.
yeah, protects. Okay. Yeah, that's a good read. That's a good read
Yeah,
at least.
that's a good call.
Well, yeah, but that's why you rage powder, so you can rage powder the guy.
That's a good tech though.
Yeah, I definitely
Yeah.
think he should have targeted the Ogre Pawn. He, I, I'm assuming
I feel like it
you're.
was, I feel like it was kind of pinned though, in this spot. Because like it's either Hydrapple stays in and gets a kill, or Ogerpon stays in. I guess you don't know it has player up, but it can. It's like Ogerpon stays in and gets like heavy damage or a kill on Wake. But I guess you didn't know it had player up, which was the problem.
Yeah, I mean, I agree that it is kind of tough because, like, I think in theory the Hydrapple probably should like stay in and just like fickle, right? Like, I honestly think that this is a bit of a misplay
Yeah.
on Park's part.
This could have just thrown the entire game.
Yeah, this could have thrown the game because if Tommy actually just decides to like target Ogerpon here, I think he wins.
Yeah.
But like he shouldn't have been able to make that decision. Cause like,
Yeah.
you should have been able to pin. Cause like nobody gives a fuck about the Persian at this point.
Yeah, it's doing nothing.
Yeah, so like if you force him to like target one of Ogerpon and Hydrapple, the other should just kill it. But in this case, like in hindsight, it's really hard to blame Tommy for like making
Yeah,
that play.
because
Uh,
yeah, there's no way you know that Ogapon is running player up in this, even though it's like it makes sense, but you kind of don't expect it, so you just get owned by it.
what? Okay,
You,
so
you assume that Ogapon can't kill the Wig, and then you just kill
okay,
Hydrapple.
I'm gonna say this: turn 5, Tommy could have done a smarter play because hold on, yeah, turn he could have done something smart, and he could have assumed that Park knows fake outs coming, right? So like instead of faking out Hydrapple, you could have tried to like go for like you could have tried to do the sun like sun
Yeah, Sunny
steam.
going to kill.
Yeah, you could have done the sun steam this turn. And that was kind of the out, I think.
I don't think that kills still actually, even with Sunny Day boost.
Doesn't
That's
doesn't
only
he?
like 75.
No, doesn't he get proto?
No, it was Proto Speed.
Oh, it's proto speed. Okay, yeah, then it was doomed.
Yeah.
But like,
Yeah, Proto Speed.
yeah, okay, it was doomed.
At best, I was on 75.
Yeah, it was
That's kind
doomed.
of tough.
Yeah, it was doomed, but Park almost threw it for him, and
Yeah,
but
it worked
he
out.
didn't get he didn't get the right throw he needed. So yeah, I mean I don't know. I think Tommy played pretty well. I think like I only
early,
really have a
early
gripe
game
with
this one I think was a little awkward.
yeah, I don't really blame him for not making the right play here because like it is very tough to call that switch.
Game 2, I think he played perfectly fine.
Yeah, game 2 there it's very inoffensive. I think game 1 he sort of threw by setting up
Yeah, he
trick room
trolled.
prematurely. Yeah, but yeah, yeah, not bad at all.
Oh shit. I get to talk about how insane I had to cook for this stupid team.
Yeah, I will
This
say
team was a nightmare.
I will say that when I was advising Matt, I did not think about Metagross in the slightest. So I think you really
Yeah, I assumed. Yeah, there's no way anyone would bring Metagross into us, Luna, and Torkoal.
yeah. Um.
Yeah. Yeah, the initial version of the team was like, instead of Ludi, it was Fungus, because oh, maybe I can heal, and I was like bringing Zapdos at most of it, for most of the scrims, because like, oh, I can debuff the everything but Ursa, and then just maybe 1v1 Ursa, but what ended up happening was that everything took way too long,
Yeah.
and I just didn't have enough damage up at the end of the day, so like, okay, at this point I need a Shifu, and I need like Ludi to do like damage and cycle attempts with Fake Out.
I'm just gonna say, Park, that I don't think we toasted you. I just think that you made one pretty you made a play that could have cost you, and we were just highlighting the fact that that happened. But you played well for the rest of the set. You know.
Most of you played good.
Yeah, you played really well for the rest of the set. You just like almost threw your win. Like everybody does that. I do that in my game too. We can talk about that when that happens. I almost threw my game too. I kind of lost to it's just
Back this one real quick. Yeah, Sean was like, "Hey, why don't you try Ludi instead of Fungus?" Because Fungus was doing basically nothing, and that helped the win rate like significantly in the scrims.
yeah.
I just needed damage.
When I was playing, when I was scrimming against Matt, I was using Fungus a lot. I actually liked Fungus a lot more than Ludi. The set that I ran at least I liked more because I don't know. It was like, for me, it was less about stopping or like how I would play this matchup is I would not like. I would not try to stop Trick Room from going up. I would just try to win Trick Room with Fungus. And
yeah, no, that was my plan as well. I just wanted to have some way of I can win Trick Room.
Yeah.
Which is why I was IDBP Metagross.
Fair enough, yeah.
Yeah.
I thought Misty Terrain was like such a crazy call.
Misty Terrain was a perfect call until I realized Electrode was picked up just for Electric Terrain for Rising Voltage, and I was like, oh fuck. My last minute pivot off of that was Metagross had to turn Terra Ground, otherwise I would just lose.
I did not really think about that. He was trying to contemplate a sixth, and I told him that Electro would be pretty good. For
I feel like Electro did nothing otherwise.
Yeah, I just thought that it would be nice to be able to shut down some of like the weird. I was like, okay, if you're really worried about fungus, you can set up electric terrain. You can do like fast taunt. I I gave him some ideas about his like set for like electric. I don't think that what we talked about ends up being the final product of Electrode though. So
This
like,
was Terra Blast Bolt Beam, I think, on Electrode.
yeah, I didn't vibe with that. It's just
Yeah.
honestly,
I
but
just knew for a fact, I was like, oh, Electric Train is very likely happening because the Raging Bug is rising voltage, and I was very scared of that.
yeah, true. I did not even think of rising voltage honestly, but it's nice to know for him next time so he can run
Yeah,
the move
next
and then
time, sorry,
he,
Andrew, you're
and
gonna
then
have to
he
deal with that.
and then he can delete somebody and it will be super epic. um yeah, I mean, I don't know, like it's crazy. I really do think that Matt has one of just like the most oppressive teams
Yeah, this
in the
team is
draft.
ridiculous.
This team is
I think this is probably the single scariest team in the draft.
just
And I actually don't think it's close. Like, even in days, I don't think it's close to this piece of shit team. Especially with Electro now.
uh
It's so scary.
me when the me when the 5 seed me when the 5 seed
Oops.
me when the 1 seed complains heavily about the 5 seed. Oops.
Oopsies. Yeah, literally what May said. Everything you try and build around one mode feels like it gets countered by the other. And now there's another mode with Electrode Raging Bolt, which you have to consider, which
I,
can also counter the other modes.
yeah, I don't know. It's like, oh, I want to build for sun. Oh, I don't, but I can't build like, I can't go like, like water because then I'll die to Raging Bull, and it's like,
Yeah, or I
oh,
die to Lilligant. Oh,
like,
if I'm trying to build fast, I just lose the Trick Room.
oh,
Oops.
but if I try to build too slow, I'll lose to Lilligant. Oops.
Yeah. If I take too much time, the Ursaluna's gonna do too much damage and kill me. Oops.
Oops.
Yeah, it's just a nasty cycle.
Terra Dragon does go so hard, if not for Bolt
Yeah.
Boy.
That's part of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so my game plan was I need Meowstic to click its 3 moves and then just leave.
Hey, in
And just try to
hindsight,
get Metagross going ASAP.
hey, in hindsight, you're really liking that Meowstic pickup now, right? Isn't
Yeah, that's
Meowstic
kinda,
so hype?
it's kind of epic now.
Yeah, Meowstic
It
is
just
lit.
worked out.
Officially lit Meowstic.
Yeah. Surprised. I was very surprised at how much Urshifu did in scrims, at least. So, like, a lot of my game plan started to revolve around I need Urshifu to get like an early pick, or just clean up late game.
Oh yeah, honestly, when I scrimmed, I also did the same thing. I even ran. Okay, like, what was your Terra on Urshifu? I expected ground,
Grass.
right? Yeah, okay, same thing.
Grass.
I actually ran fucking like greed, choice band, Terra water Urshifu, and like sometimes I could like cheese out wins with like fucking Aqua Jet.
Yeah.
Like
I
I don't
just
know.
wanted Urshifu to just yoink something, and if Raging Bolt was out, I could eat a hit and
I
just trade something.
Yeah, I think Urshifu. I don't know. Even though like Raging Bolt is there, it's so good still. Like it's
It is just the Urshifu effect.
it's so good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely think that like, obviously it works out for you, but like, I think you made some really crazy calls that
Yeah, I kind of have to make some insane calls because I feel like if I mess up one turn, I just lose. That's how it felt in scrims.
yeah, I think yeah, I don't know. Oops.
Yeah, I think at this point we can at least get into the leads because I have a fair bit to talk about.
Yeah.
Yeah. Here I'm like, I'm trading this Torkoal damage no matter what. I don't care if the Shifu lives, I'm just trading this damage. And luckily this isn't like one of the pairing leads where it's like, oh, I could maybe get baited. and it's like I might set up the wrong thing. Because Harris just like, okay, it's either Electrode or Lilligant coming out. I can just set up, I can set up Rain Dance. I can just swing.
Yeah.
It's like he Terras, yeah, I'm fine with that. I get Thunderclap. I bury just for this.
This is the Wackenberry.
Yeah, whack and bury, so I get my free hit in. Yeah,
Okay,
Solar
so
Eruption has greedy, but I don't think it mattered. Because I
yeah,
think Heat Wave would do similar damage and still do nothing.
yeah. The slow eruption here is very greedy. Uh, I 100% agree with that, and I think
Yeah.
yeah, I mean I think it makes some sense because you're like oh
Yeah,
um
I think this is covering for Terra Gross, I think, because I think if I Terra Gross, I potentially die. Because I don't have Berry to cover me.
yeah
Well,
and
I'm still taking like same amount of damage, and I take more from Eruption probably.
yeah and also like if you're sorry and also if he assumes that he kills he's like oh I just get an
Yeah,
eruption on Miastic for free so I think it makes sense.
yeah.
It makes sense but I also agree that it is greedy.
Also, you just don't expect Walk and Berry on this thing. You
uh,
expect this Achieve to like leave or something.
yeah. No, in your memory, okay, no. The Torkoal throws this turn. Actually, hold on. Yeah, so
Yeah, I'm very surprised this was discharge. I was expecting a Rising Voltage just because Electrode, but I guess now that's in his bank now.
yeah,
And
t-
yeah,
we
I
didn't.
was very scared
Yeah,
about this power. I thought I
he
was going to lose.
he should have. In hindsight, now that like since it was shown that he had Terra Blast Grass, he really should have just Terra Blasted
Yeah,
there.
now it's way too late.
Yeah, now it's too late.
And
Yeah,
now it's just I can get Metagross set up.
Eruption was super duper not the play there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
juicy 19% because Metagross is just goaded. Yeah, at this point I get +4 and I just know it's over.
The fucking the Misty Terrain blocking the burn is crazy.
Yeah, very good call. Also helped that Misty Terrain gave Spadef, with Seed.
Yeah, and then the EQ, yeah, does
Yeah,
nothing
double
to
EQ.
the Metagross. Yeah.
And yummy chip. Yeah, I think I just let Ludi die here. Oh yeah, never mind. He just
Yeah,
tries to kill Metagross.
yeah, he double targets the wrong guy.
Yeah.
Torkoal dies. Yeah, and then here's
Yeah, and at this point I throw for Def to get item info. Oh, I throw Def to get item info. So I just let my other slot die while I get 2 knockoffs in.
the item info diff.
Yeah.
The Meganet. The Meganet.
Magnet.
The Meganet.
I think Terra Grosk gets close. Because at the end it's only like +1 with screen. But it gets like pretty close to killing, I think.
Yeah, given how much the EP did, it is
Actually,
yeah,
that power did do 20%.
yeah, it is questionable.
But that was also non-stab, so it's probably like 30% or something, so it probably ends up at like 60% on Metagross. But yeah. If he Eruptioned and Ludi died, I was perfectly fine because I was just gonna go into Meowstic and reset weather. And then Metagross just super won from there.
I just think it's so funny that, you know, last week we did this too, except that was me against Anna, but this is you against a 5 seed, and you're like, oh my god, I had to do this and this and this and that.
I had to do this against the most broken team in the draft.
I had to do this and this and this.
Yeah. I expected Trick Room lead, I was wrong. But it works out in the end.
Yeah, this E-Terrain to start was kind of
Yeah. I
Yeah,
think at this point I kind of realized Raging Bolt was kind of not doing much damage, but I'm killing it anyway.
I think he should have E-Terrained again, at least this turn.
Yeah, he should have reset terrain at least.
Yeah, he should have reset terrain again, especially if he has Ursa in the back. I don't remember if he does. No, I don't think he does.
No. Yeah. It's literally called Raging Bolt Electrode.
Yeah, this Electra, I don't know. I think he really should have been running like a. Were you Mental Herb, Mystic?
I forget. I think I was. Oh no, it's Citrus. Wait. I was likely. I wanted 8-turn screens.
Yeah, I told him to run Taunt. I think Taunt could have gone
Yeah.
super hard on that
I
Meowst.
fully expected taunt.
Yeah.
Because at that point I just wanted my like two at least 2 of the 3 up, and I can play from there.
I mean, Sean, I'm gonna be real. I think Rain Dance was like a 90%.
Yeah, Rain Dance was pretty obvious.
90% like bring for sure. I do not think that was like a crazy call. I told him to put Thunder on there instead of T-Bolt.
I think Thunder's a safe call into someone fighting Sun, and they have a Prankster setter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
that's tough, but yeah. Not much to say. That's kind of tough, but I don't think it mattered.
Yeah.
Like maybe Ludi dies from that. Oh well.
Oh well. I mean, yeah. He at the end he DM'd me. And he was just like, "I'm not even mad. I just got really outplayed." And I'm like,
"Yeah,
yeah, you kind of did." I mean, I don't know. You just gotta.
Yeah.
He got very.
Kind of just got heavily counter teamed.
He got heavily counter teamed because it was simply required.
Yeah. Tough miss for like. I actually don't think I even killed.
Tough miss.
I guess with the Leaf Storm earlier that would have killed, but yeah, that's kind of tough.
Tough miss for maybe 1 diff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To bring it down to 6 diff.
It's fine. He's got a lot of diff.
Yeah.
Right?
He's got a lot of people he can massacre on the way. He'll be fine.
He's still got 7 diff. He's fine. He's fine.
He's fine.
He's fine.
Yeah, I've yapped long enough about my set and the team building process.
Oh, this was a set where I felt like I don't know, Connor's teams I think are like
I forget what happens.
I remember what happens. He loses because he doesn't protect like 2 times. And
the trick room isn't fair. What do you mean?
I think
I only have VGC.
I think Connor literally had put himself in a position to win both sets, and I think he just like made 1 or 2 bad plays. I think just from inexperience, and I didn't like Terra Fairy. The Namorous is just too. It's too frail.
It just dropped to Scizor, I think.
Yeah, that is what happens. You really needed a defensive Terra, or you needed to play safer. And that didn't happen. So, but he really could have taken advantage. I thought May made the simple play. Not a bad thing, of course, right? But like she made the simple play. Oh, I'm just gonna bullet punch an Amorous until it dies. And Connor could have taken advantage of it, but it didn't happen. So you know, there's nothing wrong with doing the simple play if that's what occurs. So, so yeah, that is what happened.
Oh, I'm not a scare mouth though, Izzy. Or at some point, yeah.
Yeah, true.
But yeah, I think Terra Water is also a little bit weird on Scizor, but it's also what the fuck do you do about Bundle, realistically?
Not Terra. To be fair, not Terra Water against it. If you're trying to beat Bundle specifically, you don't Terra Water.
It's kind of just a nasty pin you have against Bundle though.
Yeah.
And Thunderous is a pain in the ass on team builder. I agree.
Yeah, I too also need to scrim for my match. Yeah, I assumed it wasn't for Bundle. We're just saying.
It's kind of just a tough thing. We can play the match now.
Yeah. Yeah, turn 1 really would have liked to see that protect.
What was the Enam's Terra?
Fairy. So there was no drawback for this bullet.
Yeah,
punch.
you just swing and kill.
Yeah. We love Iron Bundle.
I wonder what item that is in Bundle.
Yeah, and then this turn 2 really needed to be a protect on Bundle, unless unless it's choice, in which case you really needed to switch. I think it was choice. If it was choice, he really needed to switch then. Like either way, it's just like being more conservative with your like big guns, right? Like I think Connor brought all the right things. Had like if things just went in different turn order, like he wins. But that's really like why protect is so important.
Yeah.
Yeah, protect and like smart switching. Yeah, so
I'm just assuming the bundle was specs or something.
I think it was specs. The game-winning taunt on Morgroom.
Yeah.
I did think it was cool. It was a good taunt to scout in case you could taunt turn one next game.
Yeah. It's a
But
good scout.
it is a good scout, but I would not put Morgrim on the thumbnail on the thumbnail because I
Boost the shocks until it got area impulse. Yeah. Impulse.
oh
Runners just having area impulse is just so good.
yeah
It's such a pain.
I forget that oh right I think that yeah there was a time where I wanted Connor to Eerie Impulse and then he just didn't do it. Oh wait, I think it might have been this game where I thought that he had a good opportunity to Eerie does he just cleave the Lepra?
I think he just goes for iron defenses, right? That's insane.
Yeah, that was
I would
insane.
not be brave enough to do that.
That was in fact absolutely wild. Yeah, him not clicking cleave there is actually very sad. That would have been a huge cleave.
Yeah.
Accuracy drop sucks. Yeah, BP just kills.
Yeah.
Simply just
Sizzle doing sizzle things.
Yeah.
Yeah, Enam just gets pinned.
Here's the protect. I think this live really fucking hurts. It's literally.
Yeah, that live sucks.
Hold on, but like here you really wanted to just switch because especially knowing that Thundy's in the back, like you could have had like a really strong end game with the Namorous just sitting there. I think. Yeah, the double there, I think literally loses him the game. I think he like actually just has like an incredible chance to win if he has Enam.
I think it even just wins actually because
like,
you just get to slow these two down with area impulse.
Well, no, the Thunder, yeah, like it's like it's so sad. I don't know. He had such a good chance to win with the Namorous in the back if he just did that switch there. So yeah, I really just think that Connor lost off of like 3 turns where he didn't play defensively enough, and then he kind of got owned by it. And I don't know. That's just how VGC is sometimes.
Yeah.
I was prepared for this session too. I brought my water this time.
Let's go. Dragon Chat, very good bringing to area impulse if that was the intent.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely think that like it wasn't like an auto win if that was the end game, but I think that Connor would have been in the
it would have made things a lot more tricky. Yeah. But now it's here, like at some point you Dragon Chat your Latios and you get your special attack back.
Yeah, and also Connor misses everything, which like doesn't really matter, but like it's just sad.
It's just a little extra.
I remember watching this and I'm like, man, they're just dragging out their turn counter right now.
Yeah. The Muddy Waters went crazy this week.
Muddy Waters
got a lot of drops.
In fact, crazy. I think I played after this one, right? Can we like not watch this? Like, there's nothing to say. Like,
yeah, we.
Okay. Any closing thoughts? Okay, clearly not.
I don't have much. It's just if the Enam was like either different Terrell was saved, it's like yeah.
Yeah, no, I really do think that like Connor had a really good shot at winning that set. And I think or maybe not the set, but at least winning a game, really like forcing May to like have a more complex game plan. But you know, she just kind of clicked bullet punch, took away the big threats. I really liked Bundle actually, but you know, the Chestnut Bring was interesting.
I kind of liked it honestly.
didn't.
It's like once you get past Latios, I kind of like it.
I didn't like it actually, but you know.
I think it worked out.
I thought it was a bit passive. I'll be real.
Yeah.
I didn't like the like. I think if you're gonna do that, you want to play safer around it at least, and it didn't seem like Connor was interested in doing that.
Or just find a way to get rid of that one counter to it, which was mainly Latios.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I'll be real. I did not think super hard about this week.
Yeah.
And
I helped Sponge with his team. I felt like it was going to be very hard for him until he brought out Hypnosis Melodic, and I was like, oh, this is fucking cringe.
Yeah, that's very.
Yeah. And it's like, the Hypnosis Melodic did surprisingly well into this team.
Yeah.
So it could just slow things down.
Yeah, I did get scared of it, but I think that, like, I definitely had, like...
Yeah.
I had the counterplay to it. I just was like really dumb.
Did you?
Yeah, I think that the correct counterplay is to just indeed follow me. Like and I can just like
that only worked for one turn though.
Yeah, but like I literally have like 3 things that just like set up for free. Like so
I guess. But there were times that we'll see later on that he had like 3 clicks into a slot and he just didn't click in Moses for some reason.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, and he could have easily lost because of that.
Yeah, I agreed.
Like, at least he should have lost, frankly, because he was like setting up Sep next to it.
Yeah.
I helped with the team. Speed Gouging Fire with support was pretty good into this team.
I was too stubborn to move my speed IVs on Armor Rouge to outspeed at ×2, and I got owned because of it. And I am dumb.
Did he mention to you that he fucked up his quick set?
Yeah, he had Protect on it, and I think he
said
he
that was really funny if he was gonna rip it, but he didn't rip it and all sad.
Yeah.
And I actually think it would have gotten you first game too if you just clicked Protect. It would have like super got you.
Gotten me for what?
If he clicked Protect turn 1 with his Scarf Crook and then switched out and came back in.
Oh, yeah, he probably would have gotten me.
Yeah.
Yeah. I actually was talking about that in a call as a meme, I think. I was like, the craziest thing would be if you had a choice, like, guy, but you click Protect turn 1 and then you switched out. Like, I
wanted to replace it and I was like, wait, this is really funny. And then right before the match, you wanted to replace it and just forgot.
I think like he could have he could have like sort of gotten me because I think he wanted to replace it with
yeah, it was gonna be high horsepower.
Yeah, high horsepower, which I'm pretty sure Oko's Armor Rouge.
Very likely Oko.
It would have forced a Terra at least, but like when I saw EQ, I was like, okay, I could just proc my own weak policy this way.
Kind of surprised he didn't just go straight for the crunch on Armor.
Yeah, I forgot that was a thing.
I was like EQ, crunch, CC, and Protect.
Yeah, I don't know.
He also just didn't CC Masquerada.
I'm gonna be real. I don't know. There were like so many ways that I like threw game 1. I'd say that like first of all, my lead was pretty shit. I scrimmed with Sean like 2 games, and I was like, or like 2 sets, and I'm like, like I stopped doing this lead because it's bad.
It does not help that he literally chunks his Milo for 40%.
Yeah, the Intim there at least let the Krook live, which is nice. Yeah. I miss God.
Shout out to Heatwave being the worst move in existence.
Yeah, I think I lose this game off of that, honestly.
Yeah, you literally lose because of
I lose this game because of...
Yeah, because of the Heatwave.
Because of the Heatwave miss, yeah. Well, I lose because of that, and also because...
Yeah, you mess up your armor IVs.
Yeah, also because of my Armor Rouge. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I'm okay with Muddy here. Surprised he doesn't just send Hypnosis.
Yeah, I am surprised too.
I will tell you, in scrims, he sent a 60% hypnosis on me. I was like, what the fuck? And it landed. I was like, come on, man.
I also think I just threw here. I think literally if I follow Mead, I still win.
Yeah, because he should have clicked breaking swipe there.
Yeah, I think literally if I click follow me, I think I still win.
Yeah, it's just like 2 layers of throwing.
Yeah, so many layers of throwing. It was really bad. This is a really shitty game. Or honestly, a really shitty set for me. This is a really shitty set for me. This is not good. This is...
Yeah. Game 2, Sponge forgets hypnosis is a button. And that's how this game goes. At least the mid game goes.
Game 2, I fucking do some throwing because I did not look at his Terra.
Yeah. I think it's fine either way. You had that pinned.
Yeah. I just could have done like actual meaningful damage into the Milotic instead.
Yeah. He also should have just CC'd your Masquerade and traded that instead.
Dude, I like realized game 3. I'm like, wait, why isn't he CCing my Masquerade? If he CCs my Masquerade, I get owned. So like, I make a play game 3, and then I fucking like he doesn't even CC my Meow. Like,
oh, this should have been a hypnosis. And the next turn should have been a hypnosis, but he just doesn't. That sucks.
I don't think it really mattered.
I think that kills. I think that 34. He's +2. I think that should have killed.
Yeah, but I more mean that like.
Yeah.
I actually think it was better for him that indeed he was still alive. I'm gonna be real. I really do think that.
Don't you just send helping hand here?
No, I really shouldn't have sent helping hand here. Actually, this is terrible because I did my calcs wrong, and I thought that I killed, but I actually needed a Terra water helping hand there. Yeah. Yeah. If he said, I think
even then could be a roll.
Yeah. No, I don't think. I don't think it would have been a roll. Or actually, it would have been a roll. It wouldn't have been a roll at 100% HP. See, I did like multiple levels of throwing here. Again, oops. Because I thought that I would kill even though I wasn't at max health, even though I didn't have Terra Water. So it was just like hubris. I sent off of pure hubris, and I almost completely just threw the set because of it.
He bails you out because he does not cover for no follow me.
Yeah.
And also he forgets hypnosis exists again.
Yeah.
I think he clicks it here, but it's too late. Yeah, it's too late now. Because other slot comes out.
Because Chud. Oh wait, I bring Meow. Oh okay. Yeah, I just see you turn here, right? Yeah.
Yeah, you just kill it. I'm kind of surprised you don't just kill the Milotic. But I guess it doesn't matter anymore.
Bro, I don't want to fucking die. I would much rather sit here because I was pretty like, what on his team can touch Blastoise at that point? Like, I just wanted to get rid of Serp, and then after that, nothing else touches Blastoise. So
that's
like,
fair, but also you had clean up from Siberia anyway in the end.
Yeah, but I don't want Serp running around at fucking at like 3. Like, why the fuck? Like, why would I want to do that? I also like don't know if I could have one shot. Oh wait, no, that's non-terror. Yeah, I definitely could have owned it. Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, this game was a shit ton of throws.
Yeah, it was really fucking bad.
I think this game, there was like 2 turns where he could have clicked hypnosis and he just didn't. Or like it was hypnosis muddy water and he swapped the turns around, and he just gets owned. He did not know to crunch, and now he dies.
I wonder if I live crunch. I probably don't live crunch.
I feel like you die.
I feel like I die too. Yeah, but you know, after that he loses. So
yeah. I think he should have coiled. You know, ultimately doesn't matter. Yeah. I don't know if breaking swipe kills her.
I don't think it does after a charm. He's at 0.5. I don't think it does. I'm gonna be real.
You're -1 though, so there is like maybe it will. Yeah, it's like last turn he should have coiled. Now it's too late.
Yeah. And now he loses. We whoop.
Yeah, now you just lose. Size spam.
Size spam.
Yeah, that was a sight.
That was really awful.
Yeah.
Watching it again makes you feel worse.
Yeah, I was molding game too. This was terrible.
That was terrible. What a terrible set. Awful. Jesus.
Wow. They get it now.
Okay, let's watch.
I saw a bit of this.
Yeah, I don't know. There's
Isn't some. This a YouTube watch or is it another set? Because
this is a YouTube watch. This is a YouTube watch. Sure, hold on. Yeah. Let me find it in general and then reply to it because I think May posted it in general. Yeah, there we go.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, bring this over here. Why is it in 2p?
No, it's in 2p.
I think I remember Copper Roger doing like some silly things. That's kind of it.
Copper Roger goes pretty hard. I don't know. It's like, I think it's pretty interesting to think about, like, the idea of like prepping your team to one-shot Cresselia. It is your set. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, very interesting. But like, I don't know.
Andrew does have the mons to like at least double up on it and just kill it though.
Andrew has, like, but Andrew also has the mons to like honestly win Trick Room. I really don't think like.
Yeah, that is true.
I really don't think this is necessary. Oh wait, hold on, Izzy. There's two things I want to say. If you're gonna run Sheer Force Life Orb, run actual fucking like moves that like have a second thing. Stop running Heavy Slam, run Iron Head. Please.
I think that's the main one.
Yeah, please.
His Rock Slide is very, very good.
I think there was another one. I don't quite remember. Oh, I think there was Heat Crash.
Heat Crash is fine as coverage though.
Yeah, Heat Crash is fine as coverage. No, yeah, it's fine. I'm just saying.
For it's just reference. Iron Head over Heavy Slam.
Yeah, Iron Head over Heavy Slam is the big one, cause that
has like 150 base power or something.
It is not 150. Oh yeah, with like yeah, with Life Orb, yes. Yeah, with Life Orb, yes.
Slam, Rock Slide. Was it Heat Crash?
No. I think that's what May meant with Crash.
Oh yeah.
So true.
So sad. Classic Dozo.
So yeah, I mean, I think like okay, let's just go into the set. I know we have our strong opinions.
I remember this is a turn 1 kill on the Crest.
Yeah,
I don't remember that much.
The turn 1 calced kill on the Crest.
Yeah.
And it's like the 50-50 does not go in her favor.
Yeah.
I don't know. The Gothitelle fucking dying. Yeah, it just happens. I would have liked to see
I feel like Throat Spray though.
Yeah, Throat Spray. No, I like Throat Spray. I like Throat Spray Ursaluna a lot. I'm a big fan. But
yeah, Iron Head you live head. Yeah. Which is really funny.
Yeah, that was like the big thing actually. That was what made me go.
It's ultimately basically unwinnable, but that is very important to point out.
Yeah, I mean, I think like I don't know. That's why like sometimes I will say that like I probably would never bring 2 Trick Room setters to one game. I would probably not do that.
I think it depends. I think it is relatively fine. It's just the other one has to be like relatively offensive in nature.
Yeah, your other one has to have more presence, and I think your problem is that you usually run 3 Trick Room setters actually, and none of them have real presence. I think like
Yeah, I'm also a little surprised that Andrew didn't bring Rhyperior just because it was slower than Ursa, I
Yeah,
think.
I think he was very confident in his in his Golurk set.
Yeah. Golok did go off.
Yeah. Let me.
I guess other thing real quick, I don't like Lightfall when backs. Other thing is too bulky to lose its HP.
Yeah, I really like AV backs,
Yeah.
especially against this team. Actually, I will say I feel like AV backs could have gone super hard. Maybe the AV's on something else. I have no idea, um, but yeah, I mean, this lead.
This is the part where backs tries an outbox and just Trick Room goes up and you lose, I think.
Yeah, Trick Room goes up and then
This
he
was very
loses.
scary though, of the double hack chance.
Yeah.
This was a good call. I like room service here. That sucks.
Yeah, that really should have been a terror on Izzy. I will say you should not run Thunder Wave if you're running Trick Room because
Yeah.
you're just dropping their speed so they can potentially underspeed you in Trick Room. I would never ever want to run.
I think this should be a rock slide, but that works out.
Yeah, I think Rockslide would have just secured the kill if it
I think
hit.
that rock slide actually double kills there.
I think it
But
does
also might
kill.
knock its no boot.
I
Yeah.
think
Okay, it would
I
have killed.
I think it does too, but I think it is simply just smarter. Uh,
Yeah.
it is simply just smarter to not.
And Copper Roger gets 3. Shout out to Copper Roger.
Yeah.
Yeah. Honestly surprised at how much damage Copper Roger does sometimes, but that's just Shuffle's Lightfall moment.
I'm not. I'm not
Yeah.
surprised.
Yeah, that first impression did do nothing. Ursaluna is fat physically.
Okay. Yeah, fair enough. When you're
Yeah.
when you're wine drunk, you run Thunderwave in Trick Room. I get it. All right, let's.
Yeah. I don't know what happens here because the video is in the void.
Uh,
They're in between realms.
I do, but like, here's the thing: is that I really do think that like Izzy had a good way to beat the obvious play of like, oh, Golurk's gonna try to do the funny again, and like try to own like honestly, Ursaluna gets in fine. I'm kind of surprised. I just think that was bad targeting. I think you really had to
Yeah.
go for that Golurk. Um,
I also think you kind of down to let Crest die there too.
I am too. Uh,
So Copper Roger gets a safer switch in.
yeah.
And yeah, that's not
I
flinch.
I honestly think that when you have Ursaluna next to Crest, I think you're doing fine because you get to like heal. The crit was pretty unfortunate, I think, but I actually
Yeah,
I think it still
crit
dies.
ultimately didn't matter though.
Yeah, I think it still dies, but like, um, I think like, yeah, sacking stuff is not. Yeah, sacking stuff is pretty hard to know. It's like when you're ready to like bring in someone else and you're like, yeah, I don't really give a fuck. You just kind of like let something die, and you want to like get a free switch into something else. That's like usually when you just like let something die. You're like, I'm just gonna
Yeah.
get my damage off. I'm just gonna see if I can get my move off, and if I don't, whatever. Like I just
Yeah,
want.
especially if it's like health is important on the mon you want to bring in.
Yeah. Um. Yeah, I don't know.
Much like that.
I like the thing is that like the Ursaluna actually got in relatively unscathed. Actually, like completely unscathed.
Completely unscathed.
It's just that the crest got like kind of banged up. I think like I really do think that at that point, like if you could have
I think it was more Copper Roger got owned.
yeah, I think if you like Blood Mooned Golurk, I think you were in a really good spot because Kaparaja could have cleaned up from the end game with Crest, I think. I think like in Trick Room, like you should feel probably you're most comfortable having Cresselia next to a Trick Room Sweeper. That's probably like when you should feel the most comfortable. Like you can just kind of click Lunar Blessing, and you just get to like click big button damage. Yeah, I mean, I agree. Like, I mean, that's very fair, but you also like didn't stop that from happening. So, um, you didn't change that outcome at all. You still got Ivy cudgeled on your Ursaluna Blood Moon. Oh, unless you're saying that you thought that you could one shot it, in which case, yeah, that's just like a calc diff.
Yeah.
You just got like.
It does suck that Ogerpon wanted just get the split death boost.
Yeah, you just got calc diffed, unfortunately there. Yeah, not too much you could have done about it. I think I still do think that like killing Golurk allows you to at least like trade that one for one, and I think like then you can have Crest next to Kaparaja, and then I think you're still in a good spot. Or like if the Ogerpon targeted the Crest instead, then you get to have Ursaluna next to Kaparaja, except Kaparaja's not at 10% anymore. Now Kaparaja's at 100%, and now Andrew has to kill it. So like, I really do think that like I was not a big fan of the double Trick Room lead, but it did work out until turn 3.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I want to shout out Anna. I think her team is super fun now. Like, her team is very exciting to watch. I think Alcremie is like super funny too. If I remember correctly, I'm kind of surprised that she wasn't running, I think Aroma Veil. That's the one that blocks taunt and all that stuff. I was very surprised that she wasn't running that because I remember that Instant gets taunted. But like,
I wouldn't lie, I think everyone forgets that. They just go, it's okay, they have ability, doesn't matter.
No,
and then it
no, Anna forgot to run the ability, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, everyone forgets.
No, you're the Alcremie player. You have to remember. Come on.
Everyone forgets the first time.
No, this is unforgivable stuff. But
anyways, what is Sylveon?
I think her team is so fun. Yeah, I don't know where Sylveon is.
Yeah, I feel like this could have just been like Sylveon Premier and then go and click button, job done.
Yeah, that definitely was the path of least resistance. Torterra is certainly
Torterra is bad. Well, not bad. It's just especially into like this.
It's a call.
On like the Firewater Girls. Yeah, I think I'm more annoyed about Zoroark because I just think base Zoroark sucks.
Yeah, I mean
that's kind of it.
That's very fair. I mean, let's just play. Let's play.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna be real. I think. Okay, can we pause? Can we pause? Hold on. Can you check Torterra's speed? And then can we check Regirock's speed? Okay, yeah. So Vinay, shut up. Okay. All right. Just fucking play it. Just play it.
Ooh.
Vinay, shut up.
Ooh.
Yeah, Vinay, shut up.
Oh my god, your crew goes up. Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Wait, that's normal. Okay, now you wait a minute. Yeah, now you extra wait a minute. Now this is wet. Now you just lose.
Okay, I really do think that Torterra could have gone off. I agree that Torterra could have gone off. But, like, I really don't like Trick Room. Okay, like, first of all, okay, I just want to say, as a team builder thing, I know this is, like, the Chandelure set every week. It's Imprison, Protect, Trick Room. But, like, you did not have to click Trick Room here. Like, I promise you...
You are faster.
I will promise you, there is no reason to click Trick Room. I think, what's it called? Yeah, I don't know. I wish I could say that I like Zoroark.
I am a big Zoroark hater, at least for the base one. I think Hisuian one is insanely cool. And, like, pretty good. It is an insane power play.
It is a power play.
Like, Calm Main Zoroark and Trick Room.
It is wild. to say the least. But it doesn't really pay off here because I think
if this was Torterra lead, it would have been actually very good.
yeah,
But it's not.
I would like Nasty Plot more. I agree.
Yeah.
I think Nasty Plot would have been like a better choice. Yeah, and here's like I don't know. It's just like the decision to click Trick Room against Anna's team is like very questionable to me.
Into Regirock specifically.
It's not just Regirock, but also Incin and Azumarill at this point. They're all so slow. This team is so slow now. It would like obviously not a bad thing, like because now she has like a very solid like bulky ass Trick Room core. But I'm just saying that like you don't want to set up Trick Room for Regirock and Azumarill and Incineroar when I think your team in general is faster and the Pokemon you have out specifically, aka Mr. Zoroark, is faster. I would never ever want to set up Trick Room there.
Yeah.
With that being said, I mean like I don't know. It's like I don't even think Zoroark's like a okay, honestly it is kind of it has things it can do, and I think like if you can get your Nasty Plot off and it like outruns like Anna's team, which is like the big thing, right? It needs to outrun
basically guaranteed.
Basically guaranteed unless you set up Trick Room. Then you're in such a good spot, or like you're in a pretty good spot at least. You could deal like a lot of damage, I think, with a Nasty Plot Zoroark, especially with the Focus Sash. You can guarantee a hit. But yeah, I that Trick Room just like loses out of the game straight.
It literally, yeah, it just lost in the game straight up.
Yeah,
it was pretty funny.
Yeah, I don't even think the Bring was that bad. I don't even think Torterra is that bad. Like, and yeah. Like
like, at least Lee Torterra is actually like surprisingly good.
Yeah, Lee Torterra would have been pretty good too. Yeah, just.
Yeah.
I think just be more just be more cognizant of the team like that you're playing against before you set up Trick Room for them.
Yeah, I guess just general tip to at least everyone playing Showdown. If you're worried about speed, just hover over the Pokemon. Yes. You can see like speed stats, like it's a range. And generally it's best to just assume like highest range and lowest range.
And I think you can safely assume min speed unless you're sure that they're like prepping for Trick Room or something. But yeah. Agreed with that.
Yeah, I judge like almost all of my speed tests around like whatever I see as highest speed and lowest speed is like okay, go from there.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you can just like hover overhead to check yours or whatever.
Yeah, but I agree. You should do your calcs with worst case in mind, or like worst reasonable case in mind. And for speed, it's generally like it's pretty feasible for a lot of low speed mons to just go min speed because it's a Trick Room. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I forget what happens game 2. I won't lie.
I think he leads Aleki, right? No, he doesn't. I like this lead. I like this lead a lot. You just click Hyper Voice, right? Like you simply click Hyper Voice. I think okay.
I actually really don't like this.
What?
I really don't like this kill into Chandelier. I think you just do whatever you can to Primarina.
Okay, but you only don't like the kill on Chandelure because you're conditioned into thinking that the Chandelure does nothing.
True, but also I actually don't know what Chandelure does in general.
Yeah, that's also fair. Real. That's fair. Fair.
Haze insane bring, but works out.
Yeah, Haze is
really good to bring actually.
Haze is actually insane. This Terra Blast is not insane.
Oh my god, that was terrible.
Yeah, I really would have just liked a Hyper Voice there.
Yeah. This was just a free kill with Hyper Voice. And then I was like, oh, it could be Hyper Voice. Now you kind of just lose, I think.
I think the upstairs people are abusing their kids.
Go.
I don't know if you could hear it over the microphone.
I can't. Yeah, this is kind of over.
Yeah, Regis don't win these.
Do not win these, even with 2 AP boosts and the Blizzard Freeze. If it got them.
Yeah, tough.
Yeah. That's good. I feel like this was probably a lot more playable if this was Hyper Voice instead of Haze, but I guess it wouldn't have killed too. But it's just I would have liked to see a Hyper Voice done at some point.
I think the Hyper Voice would have been a lot better than the Haze. Even though I think the Haze resets the progress, it's just like, okay, well, you reset the progress, but you're down a mon, you have no progress on their HP, and
now they
could just do it again. Yeah, they could just do it again. Don't even. Yeah, I think Haze was not even a bad bring.
Haze was fine.
Yeah, it's just like the time and place wasn't it. I think. I really like he and his team now though. If I ever
fat fellas.
If I ever get put into a position where I do a team swap or a team rental, I'm probably picking hers. Her team is very awesome. Also, yeah, let's go. Let's go. The upstairs people are abusing their kids.
Uh-oh. Oh, I remember this actually. No, so it's like the most passive team of all time against Annihilate team. It was like the summary.
I don't even remember it too well. This is, I'm gonna be real. I don't think I think I was oh yeah, I was at my girlfriend's like mom's friend's house watching the Super Bowl. So yeah, I was not paying too much attention.
Yeah, and Annihilate did not go up, but it is funny just to bring a very passive team into Annihilate.
It's
at least the general idea of that. Yeah. Yeah, you can go leads real quick. I'm kind of surprised this wasn't just double target into Clef, honestly, or just whatever. Or maybe it was. Oh, no, wait. Yeah, it was flinch.
Oh, yeah. Is this not just straight up another, like, a Hyper Voice?
Oh. No, Vinay was really scared of just getting third shot by Tinglu. So I think he just keep clicking Giga Drain. Yeah. And it works out here, and he gains all his health back.
So true, man. Rest in peace, the... Oh my god, that... I think that was AV, right?
That's AV as well.
AV, yeah.
Yeah, I think at this point you surmise that it's not third shot because of Rockslide Ruination Protect.
Yeah, that...
And now you just get to click the button and win.
Ruination is crazy. It's just so... It's such a passive decision against, like, such... Like, an enormous, like, offensively threatening team.
It's, like, kind of passive, but also I don't think anything can take advantage. And also, he just healed it all off.
This is a rough game. It really felt like off... It felt like off rip, it kind of felt like there was nothing that, like...
Yeah.
There's nothing he could do.
The eel also just went off and lived everything.
Yeah. I don't know.
I feel like this spread, it seems really defensive as well in Tinglu. Because they're only doing like 27
Yes,
rocks.
I agree. I think it was very defensive too.
I'm assuming it was like max HP, max Bidef or something.
He got his kill. He got his kill.
Yeah.
And now
Grin got it. Specs Dren was like potentially very good here too.
Now it is time to go home.
Yeah. Now it's over at this point. Yeah. You have a very scary monkey.
It doesn't matter. The monkey doesn't fucking matter. He just dies. He just dies. It doesn't matter.
No, he doesn't die. He just forfeits. Oopsie.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This game I will let play out because I have no commentary to give for this game.
I don't remember what happens. Doesn't the fucking Illumise do some...
Oh, you'll see.
Oh, right. He just got, like, fucking, like, para-hacked, like, 8 times, right?
One that mattered. Or one that didn't matter.
One that arguably didn't matter.
Two. Oh, one that actually mattered. But also just second para. This was insane damage. I will say. And then it goes downhill from here.
Uh,
3, 4.
oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Well,
It's tough. Yeah,
yeah.
it's a little tough. I'll say that I would fake out the ape there though,
5.
but that's a small nitpicky.
Oh, that sucks. I missed it. Oops. Kind of surprised this wasn't like gunk shot on the ground, but I guess those spikes. But it's also like I guess it has to bank a Hydra.
Man, I sure hope this Greninja doesn't get parried. Oh
No, it just
shit.
dies. And then it goes wee. Wait, it just two pairs? No, it just blanked out moves. Oh, that's another pair. Never mind, I'm wrong.
It's tough.
Yeah. Really not much you can do about getting a pair like 6 times.
Yeah, I mean, you can say you can. I don't doubt the fact that you probably had a good chance to win even without the Paras, but like the Paras just
It
like
would have been close.
the Paras definitely blew the game wide open. Yeah, that's
Instead of a 4-0, this would have been like a probably like 2-0, 1-0.
yeah, that's
Yeah, that's tough.
that's tough.
And that's all of them.
Yippee! It's just wee.
Yeah, we had a ton of blowouts this week.
Yeah, I do think that the schedule makers, aka me,
Oops.
didn't. I mean, I don't know. There's always gonna be like a week or two where like the seeding is just kind of dictates that. To be fair, I think it's really funny if you think about it. The 1 and 5 seed battles, like a lot of them were like pretty close, especially like mine and Sponge, and then yours and Matt. Even though like I think you outplayed them a lot, but it was still like close, right? Like, you know, theoretically, if you messed up, you get owned. This upcoming week
Next
is
week is
crazy.
where it gets like I think almost all close matches.
Okay, yeah. So
At least seeding wise.
yeah. So the top two billings are 1 and 2 seed matches within a division, and then we have and then the 3, 4, 5 seeds all like swap with each other. So like, yeah, they should all be close matches. Um. Yeah, I feel like it's hard to pick a winner for a lot of these matches.
Yeah, I agree.
You wanna let's go through these one by one.
Yeah.
Give our thoughts, and then let's end it.
Yep.
We have Anna Parker. I think it's gonna be pretty fun to see. You know, how.
I do expect in the center out to just go off. Yeah.
I do too.
Yeah. I think it just slows down almost everything on this team.
I think one of maybe I'm wrong. Maybe one of the biggest things holding Ogerpon Hearthflame in the meta back right now is like Incineroar and like the presence of Intim, and you can't run clear because your item slot is slow.
That and also it has to compete with itself.
Yeah,
for,
yeah, it has to compete with water. But I'm just saying that like I don't know, the big drop off is very crazy, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, does Vinay continue his far? Hold on, let me get there, okay? So, it's just.
Anyway, right now.
Anyways.
Unless we want to add more stuff to Anapog.
I don't know. I'm just excited to see more of Anna's team. Really like her team. I think it's gonna be very funny to see if to see like what like new tricks she has, because I don't know. I can't say enough how much I like her team. It's very fun. Yeah. Although, you know, it would be better if she picked up Bishop's Smile.
I like the snow mode.
Yeah, Gar liked it when she had Satayan. I would like her to pick up Bishop
I like the part where I get to bring out Glaceon and then everything misses. That is awesome.
that would be a crazy bring, and that I don't even.
I don't think it's a good bringer to this one though. There's a Merkur on the other side.
Yeah, I don't think it's that good of a bring, but it would be really funny.
It's coming eventually.
1 week. Me against Vinay. Vinay said that there is no shot that he wins, and I will say that you are wrong. I think you have a good shot. Actually,
there's a chance you just win, but also I get to have fun because I get to play as Vinay's team, and that is awesome.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to cook up some stinky stuff in order to win. Gonna be real.
I get to force the most fucked up 50-50s with Mouse Ape, and that is fun.
I do have to. I have no idea historically how well Spam does into Mouse Ape. I honestly have to say that it probably can't be that bad into Spam's favor.
It's probably like really good, frankly.
Yeah, it probably
also, like the old Mouse Ape teams probably had some way of dealing with Spam.
Yeah, I mean they definitely did, but like, it would be nice to
actually,
know.
I'm pretty sure they just throw on Tinglu and called it a day.
It should do good into Mouse Ape. I'll be frank. I think it should do good into Mouse Ape, but I think you have, you know what to expect.
Funny things.
You know what to expect from Spam, so I gotta keep you on your toes. Yeah. Tommy Ben, we have Sun versus Sand. I think
Sand just won the matchup.
I think so too. I think Ben should have, especially because like he has Hisuian Arcanine, which should do super well in Sun too. So like we have I think like Ben has a really good shot to pick up his first win. He's playing this Thursday, and I think like he's got the tools to do it. We'll see if he puts it all together.
Will Hellstone come out?
Will he come out?
Yeah, I do expect just like some like ABT or something to just come and sit there. Oh no, Gallade or Logan come out, he tears, he just wins.
Yeah,
or maybe he just goes Tyranitar and everything falls apart.
It really could happen, either way. Yeah. Mike versus Sponge, gonna be pretty interesting. I know, all of Waz gonna be back in Sponge here.
There's like 3 people in this draft.
Yeah.
I do expect there's like one mon I'm eyeing on Sponge's team that I think goes super off.
Yeah, I think
and I hold that information.
Clearly it is Gouging Fire.
Wow, who could have guessed?
Yeah. I think both of these teams play pretty similarly. I just think that Mike's team like has better like immediate pressure because of like mouse hold, and I think Sponge's team has
jump.
No. Sorry, Wimmy. It has a more immediate pressure because of like Whimsicott. And then Sponge's team I think doesn't have the immediate speed control, but I think has like a better like bulky sweeper compared to Garchomp.
Being fat and winning out.
Yeah, so like it's gonna be pretty interesting to see. Like I think these are teams that are more similar than than you might initially think. Adam versus Mark. Once again gonna be pulling for my division here. Let's go Mark.
Mark is extremely weak into the 2 fairies Adam has actually.
Yeah,
this might be pretty interesting.
I think Mark's team like in theory should do well. Like in terms of like, he has great special defense walling.
But he's also like extremely weak into the 2 fairies.
No. I agree. Yeah. Like I think Mark will have to play pretty smart, but he's got good ways to shut Adam down. So I think
True.
I think
Knuckle Stack will go off. Who knows?
I think it could be a very interesting match, as I'll say for every match.
Yep.
Sean Brendan. I feel like I'm gonna be real. I don't know like what it is.
This could be easy for, this could be like a lot harder for Sean if Brendan thinks less.
I feel like this is such a Brendan week. I don't know what it is. Like I can feel it. This is like
he's gonna pull something down. He's gonna win.
Yeah, Brendan's gonna
do nothing.
Brendan is going to pull out some dumb shit and then he'll win. I mean, I don't know. I'm not gonna put. I'm not gonna put on the pressure. I'm not gonna like assume that he will do it. But I feel that I feel like Brendan knows something that we don't.
Yeah.
And
I do expect Alcalon to just go off in this matchup again, especially into like physical attackers. It's really good.
agreed. Uh, I do think that the story of Sean's season has really just been like, can you slow down Joe Biden? And nobody
Well,
has
Landers
managed.
is next to it and clicks button.
And nobody has managed to figure out like the Arcalodon problem yet. So it's gonna be pretty
Pretty much.
interesting. Yeah, it's gonna be pretty interesting to see. Gartado May, uh, let's see, that's regular Ogerpon
Oh my
against.
god, I don't have to run stupid gimmicks on this team. Woohoo!
May has a lot of secret tricks up her sleeve, so it's gonna be a
Yeah.
very interesting to see what type of anti Urshifu, anti Rain, anti Meow. It's like so hard. I don't know. I will say, I feel like I'm really glad I don't have to play you right now, because trying to like anti Meow Stick is like one of the most impossible tasks like ever.
I dug very deep into my Meowstic hole.
Yeah, Meowstic is such a fucking stupid Pokemon. I like, if I was not running Spam, I would have drafted that thing. That thing is like literally just like 8,000 random tricks that like it just gets to pull out for no reason, and I don't even understand. Like no other prankster mon. But yeah, I mean,
Only missing taunt for the perfect Prankstamon.
does it have Encore?
I don't. I think it does probably. It
So
doesn't.
wait, no,
No
yeah,
Encore, no disable.
I was about to say
Those like the three things holding it back.
if it had prankster Encore but not taunt, that would be such an insane Pokemon that I simply like have never heard of before.
Oops.
Yeah, I mean, Latias is like one of the main, core mons that like kicked out.
Just come out to stop the Shifu.
Yeah, to come out to stop her Shifu. So she's obviously got a couple tools to like stop your main
But
core.
at the same time, I got around Raging Bolt.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
a good point.
I mean, all I'm saying is that it's gonna be a very interesting matchup, and
Yeah, I expect this to be pretty difficult.
yeah, she's got some good tools into you.
Also, she is just a good builder, and I respect that.
Yep. Cam Izzy is gonna be fun. We'll see whether or not Izzy will be able to handle her first Urshifu. Wait, is it her
Second
first?
Shifu.
Oh, we'll see if she can handle her second Urshifu. Yeah, Urshifu is going to.
This one in particular is a bit better into this team as well.
Yeah,
Dark Shifu.
I was about to say Dark Shifu should, in theory, do very well into Crest. So there's gonna be a couple of. There's gonna be a couple of. Team builder decisions that Izzy's gonna have to. Make decisions on for sure. Let me see. Andrew versus Matt's gonna be fun. That's Snow.
Will Matt can claim another victim?
Yeah. We'll see if Andrew can prep for every Matt mode as comprehensively as you did.
Yeah.
It's just so crazy, man. I don't really know what else to say. It's literally like, can you
stop the storm that is coming?
Can you stop this train that is about to hit you? Parrot versus Connor, I think is going to be pretty fun, because I think it's like two people that are pretty, I think, have like good team building habits, but I think haven't built like good, like very good like in-game VGC habits. So I think it's going to be interesting in that sense. And I also think
I think Connor has shown, at least after week 1, that he has like a lot of good tools that he can have at his disposal.
Yeah, I agree, and I also think that Parawa has shown that too. I think he, it's like obviously has Flutter Main, has the snow teams, but I think he's managed to pull out.
Please bring Articuno.
Yeah, he's managed to pull out some very interesting like niche tools that end up working, like a Lomomola. So like I think he's got a good chance too in this matchup, and we'll just have to see. Which one perseveres. I will say that Connor's offense is very crazy. Like he has a lot of like interesting ways to set up his offense in a way that you can get steamrolled.
Yeah, he has a lot of ways to gain speed and also just kill you.
Yeah, it is super frail, and yep, that's the weakness. That's the drawback. So yeah, I mean that's the overview. I think in all fairness to last week, it should be a more interesting week than this one.
A lot closer of a week.
Yeah, it should be a lot closer than this latest week. I do want to say, okay. So week 2 we had 3 game 1s, 4 game 1 or game 3s, 3 game 3s, 4 game 3s, 2 game 3s. Okay.
Pretty important to look at diff as well because last week's diff was insane.
Yeah, we only had 1.
We have a lot of 7s on the board.
Yeah, and then all of the other diffs were like 4. Oh my god.
Yeah.
I just realized that Venice diff probably went, oh my god.
21 diff.
That's so gross. What the fuck?
Hey, Sean is 26.
Oh. Okay, but like Sean's earned his diff more honestly. I can't even say I can't even say that like come on, man. Yeah, I could, but I could also feed you 8. We'll see.
Feed him 7. It'll be really funny.
Man,
this guy is stressed about this week.
I honestly haven't thought too much about it, but I think when I start thinking about it, I will be stressed about it. I haven't thought too much about it. I'm keeping my mental stability for now. It's a tomorrow me problem. That happens later. It's just...
Man, if only Vinay had some funny evasion mode he could bring, that'd be awesome. Hey, you want to make a quick team swap?
Bro. Sean's too stressed. Okay, well, with that, I think we're gonna call it. I'm gonna bring up the epic paint drawing I made again.
We hit sub 2 hour again.
Yeah, I don't know. Pretty good time, I think.
But also, we had even more blowouts this time.
To be fair, we had less games where we said yeah. We did it like once. We did it once, so but yeah, I think I
just saw the graph.
You just saw what?
I just saw the graph you made on paint. That's awesome.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's not okay. Well, whatever.